This is not a message you found by accident. This is not a coincidence, and this is certainly not just another moment on your screen. This is me, your Creator, interrupting your day because your soul needs to hear what your eyes have been too tired to see and your heart has been too wounded to feel. I am the Lord your God, and I speak now with urgency, with purpose, and with divine weight. You have ignored too many signs. You have walked past too many whispers. But today, I am sending this word directly into your spirit, and I ask that you do not scroll away. This message is sacred. It is targeted. It is heavy because something irreversible is happening around you. Someone from heaven is trying to reach you. Someone you love, someone you still think about when no one is watching, someone who left this earth but never left your side. They are trying to say something about a person in your life right now, a person who is leaving you, forever. Do not take this lightly. Archangel Michael stands beside me, his wings trembling, his voice shaking. He has been fighting to protect your path, to block the darkness that's been trying to come near you. He has shouted, warned, begged, and still, you have not listened. Now, he is crying. Yes, Michael is crying. A warrior of the heavens is weeping for your soul because he knows that if you do not hear this today, you may never have another chance to know the full truth. Someone you trusted, someone you've grown close to, someone whose presence became familiar to you, this person is preparing to leave. But they are not just walking away quietly. They are walking away carrying something that belongs to you. They are leaving with truth unspoken, with betrayal unexposed, with secrets buried beneath a mask of kindness. And the person from heaven who sees it all is screaming to warn you. This person from heaven walks with you often. You think about them randomly, but it is not random at all. When you hear a voice in your dreams, or when a memory hits you so strongly it brings tears to your eyes, that is not just grief, it is communication. It is their way of piercing through the veil between earth and eternity to say, please listen. You are in danger. Open your eyes. Look at them closely. This person is not who they seem. You know who I am talking about. Even now, as you read this, their face has come to your mind. That is not your imagination. That is revelation. That is my spirit confirming the truth within you that you've tried to silence. They are not leaving because they are busy. They are not distant because they are tired. They are leaving because they have made a decision. A secret decision. A quiet, intentional choice to disconnect from you emotionally, spiritually, and soon, physically. But here is the part that will hurt you more than the goodbye. They are leaving because they think you are no longer useful to them. Yes, they have been feeding off your kindness, your prayers, your loyalty. But now, another opportunity has appeared in their life. Another person, another promise, another plan. And in their heart, they have already shut the door on you. But they are pretending to still care, pretending to still be present, pretending to still be connected. And you have sensed it. You have felt the shift. But you keep making excuses. Stop. This message is a divine intervention. The person in heaven who loves you is not at peace, because they see what's coming. They know that the emotional devastation you are about to face could break something in you permanently, unless you act now. Unless you listen. Unless you separate from them emotionally before they separate from you physically. They are already gone in their spirit. They are just waiting for the perfect moment to exit in the flesh. And when they do, you will be left stunned, heartbroken, and questioning your worth. But I am not allowing that to happen. That is why I am speaking to you through this message. That is why I sent Archangel Michael with this spiritual alert. This is a rescue operation from heaven. And yes, I said rescue, because you don't even realize how much danger your soul is in. This person has become a habit for you. A comfort zone. But what you thought was companionship has become your prison. And I want to set you free. Let me be clear, this message is not about anger. It's not about revenge. It's about alignment. I am calling you into a new chapter, a new season, a new level of divine connection. But you cannot carry betrayal into your breakthrough. You cannot take poison into your promised land. That is why heaven is shouting. That is why the one who died is crying out through this word. They want you to live. They want you to be loved correctly. They want you to find the kind of peace they now understand fully in my presence. Do not ignore the patterns. This person has changed. The way they talk, the way they show up, the way they respond when you need them, it's all different now. And you keep telling yourself that they're just stressed. You keep defending their behavior. But deep down, you know. You know something is off. I have been showing you in dreams, in conversations, in quiet moments when you feel your soul aching. That ache is not confusion. That is me. That is my voice inside of you, trying to wake you up before it's too late. Michael has tried everything. And now, he is pleading. If you do not hear this now, the damage may be too deep to reverse. The goodbye that is coming will not be like the others. This one will close a door permanently. They are about to do something that cannot be undone. Something final. Something painful. And if you are not spiritually prepared, it could shake your foundation. So I say to you now, prepare your heart. Don't chase them. Don't beg them. Don't try to fix what I am trying to remove. Let them go in peace, even if they walk away with silence. I will fill the empty space. I will restore what they tried to steal. I will cover you with comfort. But first, you must release them emotionally. Detach your soul from someone who was never meant to stay this long. Their assignment is over. And I am sending new people, new comfort, new opportunities. Listen to the one from heaven. They are still connected to your destiny. They still watch you. They still intercede for you in my courts. And they are desperate for you to heal. They are saying, please, don't make the same mistake again. Please, don't ignore your instincts. Please, let them leave before they do more damage. And I, the Lord your God, am echoing their cry. I gave you a heart like mine, full of love, full of mercy. But I never intended for it to be used and broken by someone who doesn't know your worth. This is your moment to choose. Will you finally believe me? Will you finally let go? Or will you wait until the pain becomes too loud to bear? I am still here. I have not left you. I never will. I am still writing your story. And though it feels like the end, it is only a redirection. What you thought was loss is really protection. What you thought was abandonment is really divine subtraction. Because I am clearing space. I am making room. And soon, you will understand why they had to go. But for now, trust the message. Trust the tears of Michael. Trust the whisper of the one from heaven. And above all, trust me. Because I am God. And I am with you. This message is for you. Not by coincidence, not by accident, and certainly not by chance. This moment has been waiting for you. Every second that led to you seeing this was calculated, divinely designed, and guided by my hand. I am the Lord your God, the one who shaped you in the secret place, the one who knew your name before your mother ever did. And now I speak, because there is something urgent that you must know. Archangel Michael has come forward with a message so critical, so divine, and so personal, that to delay would be fine. Someone from heaven is trying to talk to you. They have been trying to reach your spirit, not your ears. That's why you keep feeling that heaviness at night. That's why dreams are confusing lately. That's why certain songs stir emotions you can't explain. It's not random. It's not stress. It's a whisper from eternity. A person who loved you, who knew you in ways few ever did, has been granted permission to speak to you. And they're trying to tell you something about someone close, someone who is about to leave you forever. This isn't a message to entertain or tickle the ears. This is not a test. It's a revelation. I, your God, am letting you in on what most people never get to hear while they're still alive. Because you're chosen. Because your soul is ready. Because your heart is finally tuned to hear the frequency of heaven. The person trying to speak to you is not a stranger. You know them. You still think about them sometimes, in the quiet moments. When no one else is watching, you whisper to them. Sometimes you talk to their picture. You wonder, can they hear me? Yes. They can. Archangel Michael says their spirit has tried to reach you through signs, through symbols, through that sudden wind that entered your room when the windows were closed. Through that flickering light bulb. Through the unexpected fragrance of something sweet when there was no candle lit. You thought it was your mind playing tricks on you, but it was their spirit calling your spirit. They have seen what's coming. They've looked ahead in the divine timeline. They know what you're about to lose. And they've asked, begged, for permission to warn you. Someone in your life is about to leave. Not emotionally. Not in anger. But permanently. Their time is almost up. It's not what you think. They may look healthy. They may be smiling today. But inside, their soul is whispering goodbye. You have sensed it without realizing it. You've been more emotional lately, haven't you? More nostalgic. Sometimes you feel like crying for no reason. That's your spirit already beginning to grieve what hasn't yet happened in the physical. But heaven sees what the earth hasn't caught up with. And now you must prepare. Do not be afraid. This is not a message of punishment. This is a message of mercy. Most people don't get warnings. But you are getting one, because I love you. Because I trust you. Because I need you to be ready. This person who is about to leave, this soul who is soon to be gathered, is someone whose absence will shake your world. But you will not be destroyed. You will feel it. You will break. But you will not be buried in the sorrow. Because I am sending you this message now so you can look them in the eyes one more time. So you can say what you've been meaning to say. Go to them. Call them. Visit them. Even if your relationship feels distant. Even if it's awkward. Make the move. Time is shorter than it seems. You keep telling yourself you'll do it next week, next month, when the time is right. The time is now. There won't be a perfect moment. But there is this window. This sacred space in which their soul is still close enough to touch. Use it. Before it closes. The person in heaven who is speaking to you now, whose spirit is trying to get this message across, love this person too. Their connection wasn't just through you. They had their own bond. That's why this is so personal. That's why heaven allowed this breach in silence. Because the love that ties all of you together is bigger than death. I designed it that way. Love never dies. And this love has a message to give. Write down what you feel after reading this. That pressure in your chest, that heat rising in your body, it's not panic. It's truth coming too close to ignore. Don't run from it. Listen. Let it come in fully. The spirit trying to reach you is desperate to tell you, don't wait too long. They keep repeating it in the realm of the spirit. Don't wait too long. Because when the departure happens, there will be no second chance to speak. But there is still time now. A small window. A narrow door. Walk through it. Ask me for clarity. I will reveal who this person is. You already feel a name forming in your mind. That's not your imagination. That's the beginning of revelation. You know who they are. The signs have been there. The silence. The strange conversations. The emotional distance. They've been slowly leaving already. Spiritually. And soon, their body will follow. But I have given you the chance to redeem this time. Don't waste it. There will be dreams in the next 3 nights. Pay close attention. One of those dreams will not be like the others. In it, you will either hear a voice, see a symbol, or find yourself in a place from your past. That's the message. Wake up and write it down immediately. Don't delay. Even if it's confusing at first, trust that the pieces will come together. This is how I speak when words are not enough. This is how heaven delivers messages when time is running out. You have asked me to speak. You have said, God, why can't you just tell me clearly? I am speaking now. Loudly. Through these words. Through this moment. Through the spirit of the one who passed but still loves you. They're still watching. Still protecting. Still praying over you from the other side. And they have seen what's coming. They can't stop it. But they can prepare you for it. This person you are about to lose is not evil. Don't mistake their silence or stubbornness for hatred. They're confused. They're tired. They're scared in ways they'll never admit. But you can see it if you look deeper. And you can be the voice that calms their soul before it's too late. Don't let bitterness stop you. Don't let pride steal what could be your last holy moment with them. After their departure, you will remember this message. And you will be grateful that you listened. Because in their absence, the memory of your final interaction will be the pillow your spirit rests on. It will not be regret, but peace. That is my gift to you now, an invitation to peace. Take it. And don't keep this message to yourself. Someone else in your circle needs to prepare too. Not everyone will understand, but there is one person who will. Share it with them. Tell them, I know this sounds strange, but I need to tell you something. And let me do the rest. I will confirm the truth. I always do. The angel of death is not to be feared. It is a gatekeeper. A traveler between realms. It does not steal. It escorts. And I, your God, am the one who determines the time. No soul leaves unless I allow it. But when the time comes, it is better to be ready. You will not be alone. I will walk with you through the grief. I will hold your hand. I will catch every tear. I will whisper songs over you while you sleep. You are mine. And I never let go of what belongs to me. Don't let this moment fade. Don't scroll past and forget. Write the name. Make the call. Take the step. Time is not infinite. But love is. And right now, that love is speaking to you. From me. From them. From heaven. Someone is about to leave you forever. But they don't want to leave without your forgiveness. Without your words. Without one last connection. Give them that gift. And receive the peace that only I can give. You are not crazy. You are not imagining things. The voice you've heard in your heart was real. The dreams were real. The chill down your spine when you walked into that room, that was real. The message they're sending through this moment is urgent. They are saying, don't delay. I am saying, don't delay. Archangel Michael says, this is not a joke. Open your heart. Open your spirit. Open the space in your life where truth can come in. You have been chosen to receive this warning. Not everyone was. Take that seriously. Use it. And know that my love surrounds you. When the moment comes, and it will, you will remember that I warned you. That I cared enough to prepare you. That I loved you enough to speak this boldly. And in your grief, my hand will hold yours. My presence will flood your room. My peace will fill the empty spaces. This message is not for the masses. It's not for the many. It's for the one who is reading this now. It's for you. Because I love you. And I always will. My beloved child, listen closely to my voice. I am the Lord your God, the one who formed you in the secret place, who breathed life into your lungs before you ever saw the light of day. This message is not to be ignored. It is not a coincidence that your eyes are reading this now. This moment is not accidental, and it is not ordinary. This is divine timing. A heavenly appointment that you have been led into by the power of my Spirit. What I am about to tell you must reach the deepest part of your heart. It must not be passed over. You must not scroll past it or silence it. You must receive it, because it is urgent. It is sacred. It is from me, and it is just for you. Archangel Michael, my mighty servant, has sounded the alarm and has cried out in urgency for your soul. His voice has traveled through the realms and his tears fall even now for what you are not seeing. He has been assigned to protect you, to fight for you, and to guide you, but you have ignored the whispers, overlooked the signs, and misunderstood the nudges. Heaven has sent this final message to reach you before it's too late. There is someone from heaven, yes, a soul you knew, a soul who once walked beside you, laughed with you, comforted you. They are with me now. They are in glory. And they are trying to speak to you. You may have dreamed of them recently. You may have felt their presence in a sudden breeze, a familiar scent, a flicker of memory that seemed to come out of nowhere. It wasn't random. It was them. I allowed their spirit to brush against your path, to get your attention. But you doubted it. You dismissed it. You buried the ache. That soul is desperate to tell you about someone here, someone living, someone still part of your journey, who is preparing to leave. Not a journey of miles, but a departure of hearts. A disconnect is coming, and it will pierce you if you are not ready. This person you know, this person you love, is drifting away, but you are too consumed, too distracted to see the signs. You think everything is normal, but their spirit is already turning. Their footsteps are lighter because they are already halfway gone. You haven't asked the questions you should. You haven't seen the change in their tone, the way they look through you, not at you. This person is preparing to leave forever. Not just out of your life, but out of their own assignment. They are walking into something dangerous, and they are running from their purpose. They've been holding secrets in their chest, secrets you wouldn't believe even if I whispered them directly into your ear. But I am not whispering today. I am thundering from the heavens. I am roaring across the veil. You must pay attention. The departure is close. Their decision is nearly final. The words, "I'm leaving," are being practiced in their mouth. And you will be the last to know if you do not act now. This isn't about control, it's about love. I am warning you because you are still tied to them, and when they leave, they will take part of your light with them. That's not my will. That is not my plan for you. But if you remain silent, if you pretend everything is fine, if you ignore the aching feeling inside you that something is wrong, you will be caught in the storm of their absence. They have been visited in dreams too. Yes, they've been warned. I've tried to reach them. I've spoken through chaos, through restlessness, through sudden fear at night. But they silence me. They call it anxiety. They run to distraction. They have heard me, but they are pretending they haven't. They want to be numb. They want to disappear. And so, I come to you. Because you still hear me. Because you are still soft enough to feel my tears fall through these words. Because your spirit still trembles when heaven draws near. That's why I'm telling you now. You must speak. You must ask. You must not hold back. You must look them in the eye and say, "I know something is wrong. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait for the right setting. There is no time left to wait. The moment is now. Archangel Michael has stood at their door. He has pleaded. But darkness grows stronger in their atmosphere because they've allowed lies to linger. There's someone whispering to them behind your back. Someone who wants to isolate them from you. Someone who wears a mask of love but has a heart of manipulation. And this other person, they are the reason your loved one is preparing to leave. They are feeding poison into their ears, twisting their thoughts, making them doubt the purity of your heart. I am exposing it now. I am uncovering it so you won't be shocked when it all erupts. I am preparing your heart with truth so that you do not crumble in confusion. What's coming is a spiritual shift. Their departure will hurt, but it will also save you from a deeper betrayal. If they leave, they will leave with secrets that would have destroyed you if they had stayed. I am protecting you, even through the pain. But, listen, there is still time. If you rise now, if you reach them with my love, if you confront the deception gently but firmly, there may yet be redemption. I am not giving you this warning to grieve you. I am giving it to guard you. You are not helpless. You are my chosen one, and I do not let my children walk into destruction unprepared. Now, listen again. The soul from heaven that is trying to speak to you, they once held your hand. They once stood beside you in the most difficult season of your life. They were like an anchor. And though they are with me now, they still carry a burden for you. They are trying to warn you through signs, through thoughts, through that deep unrest you feel when you're alone. That is them. That is me. We are trying to get your attention together. They want you to know, I see what you don't. I hear what they're saying when you're not around. I know who is influencing them. I know the road they're about to walk. And it will not lead to joy. It will lead to regret. They want you to stand. They want you to rise. They want you to look deeper. Because the clock is ticking. You must not wait for another confirmation. This message is the confirmation. This is the final call. Your dreams have been accurate. Your instincts have been right. That pit in your stomach, the feeling of something slipping away, that's not your imagination. That's discernment. That's me. Child, you must be strong. I am walking with you into this. You will not face this storm alone. I am the God who sees behind every smile, who hears the conversations whispered in the dark. I know who is pretending, and I know who is genuine. And though it hurts, I must separate you from the counterfeit to prepare you for the authentic love, the true friendship, the divine connections that I have ordained for your destiny. You've been asking me why doors have closed. You've been asking why people have become distant, cold, different. And now you know. I am not allowing the enemy to stay disguised around you anymore. I am tearing off masks. I am shining my light on every hidden agenda. And it begins with this one, the one you thought would never leave. They are already drifting. They are already packing in their heart. But my mercy is still available. If you act now, if you speak with courage, if you cry out to me with real surrender, I can shake their heart. I can bring clarity to their confusion. But you must be willing to lose the version of them you thought you had. Because the person they are becoming is not the one you knew. And if they refuse my correction, I will not allow them to destroy your spirit with their rebellion. You are not a victim. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. I am still here. And I am holding you through every change. You will cry. You will ache. But you will not break. I will rebuild you. I will restore what is lost. I will give you joy in the morning. But first, this shaking must come. And as you read these final words, know this: heaven is watching. Michael is interceding. The one who has passed is near. They are trying to comfort you even now. You may feel a chill, a warmth, a sudden peace. That is not imagination. That is visitation. That is love. Do not skip this. Do not walk away from these words